Hey all, Josh again with Everett Chevrolet. Today we are back with another comparison video. We've been highlighting Cadillac this month of September on YouTube, and so today we wanted to compare the new Cadillac XT4 2023 with a 2019 Mercedes-Benz GLC 400. Now you might be asking yourself, why compare these two vehicles? They're 4 years apart. Yes, they're 4 years apart, but they're both considered very high-class luxury vehicles. And there are some similarities in size-wise that we wanted to compare. It wouldn't necessarily make sense to compare a brand new six-seater third row Mercedes-Benz. So once again, this is the 2023 Cadillac XT4 Mercedes-Benz GLC 400. Let's start talking about some of those details on these vehicles. All right, so jumping into this Cadillac XT4, a few more details, and then we'll do some details on the Mercedes-Benz GLC 400. So we picked out 5 things that really show the similarities and the differences between these two very luxurious vehicles. The first thing being the headlights. You're gonna notice on this Cadillac XT4, these headlights kind of run down the side of the XT4. These LED headlights really give it a great look on the road when you're driving at night, kind of outlines the side of that vehicle. So it looks really cool, looks really iconic, so to say. The second thing that we want to point out, we're gonna come to the 20-inch wheels you have here. So on this XT4, you're gonna be riding on 20-inch wheels, riding down the road. That's gonna make you stand out as you're driving down the road. Really gives this vehicle a great character and look. The third thing that we want to point out is the 33-inch display screen. This is going to be a big difference between the XT4 and the 2019 Mercedes-Benz GLC 400. The display screen in the Mercedes-Benz is a little smaller. This one, really wide across the front, allows you to see all that driver information that you want to see, as well as that infotainment area. And you can kind of personalize that to how whatever you want to see in the driver information center, you can personalize that to your preferences on what you want to see as you're driving down the road. If you want to see your tire pressure, if you want to see your fuel gauge, any of those things, you can customize it to your liking. As well as when we come to the back seat, the way that the seats go down. So on the Cadillac, in the thorough walkthrough, which once again you can view that video on our YouTube channel, you'll see that we are able to easily close those with one touch of the hand, and it drops down simply and easily. Whereas on the Mercedes-Benz, you're gonna see a button that you push to drop those seats down. And then finally, the last thing that we wanna talk about is the hands-free liftgate option that you have on the Cadillac. You can open that up with the touch of a button. You saw that on the thorough walkthrough. Close it with the touch of a button, or open it with your key fob remote. And so, yeah, that's kind of a little bit about the XT4, kind of walking through it. On this vehicle, you get 25 miles to the gallon, as well as your gear shifter is in the center console. That's a little added bonus feature that's gonna be different that we'll show you on the Mercedes-Benz. So let's head over to the Mercedes-Benz now. All right, let's get a little more in depth on this Mercedes-Benz GLC 300. So like we said, there's gonna be 5 things that we're gonna compare and contrast. On this GLC 300, the lights, they give you more of a classic look and feel as you're driving down the road. So it's more traditional in what you're seeing, still very luxurious. LED lights there on the front that are gonna be bright enough for you to light up the road in the dark. The second thing is you're gonna get these 18-inch 5-spoke wheels. So whereas the Cadillac 20-inch wheels is a vehicle kind of stand out a little more, these 18-inch wheels, a little more standard, but still they look good. The 5 spokes looks really good from Mercedes. You got the Mercedes logo there in the middle, so that looks awesome. Secondly is the display screen on this vehicle. The display screen is a little smaller, coming in at about, I would say 8 to 9 inches wide. So it's a little smaller, but it's a really intuitive display screen. You have a button or a kind of a handle in the center console there where you can control your settings and move around on that. So it gives you a nice feel as you're picking out your settings, adding your phone on Bluetooth, anything like that, turning your radio on, anything like that. It feels nice with that kind of center console button, but it is much smaller than the Cadillac at 33 inches. All right, so coming to the back side of this vehicle, you know, we talked about the key fob on the Cadillac allowing you to press that button twice and open it up. You can also do that with the key fob on the Mercedes. Both vehicles also have the option to touch to open the liftgate. So that's a really nice feature for parents out there, anyone that's storing a lot of things. You also have this one button to close, which is super nice. And then to put your back seats down, Cadillac, we showed you that you can put your seats down by just with the touch of a finger, kind of pulling that seat down. With the Mercedes, so this is a little nicer feature. You can just drop it down with the touch of a button from the back. So if you need to store a lot of things, you're coming up to your vehicle, you don't have to walk over to your back seat to put those seats down. You can do that straight from the back. So that is the back side of this Mercedes-Benz GLC 300. So let's take these two vehicles on a test drive. All right, so here we are, Savannah and Josh, in another test drive. We are in the Mercedes-Benz GLC 300. My first impressions just so far driving it, kind of the experience when you get in feels 2019, which is not bad. I mean, it's a 2019 car, right? So just kind of the design of some of the systems, your mileage, your driver information center is very 2019, which is not bad, but it's really nice. I mean, like this little button right here that you have where you can switch and, you know, move around what's going on your infotainment center is really great. There's 3 driver settings, which is really nice. So you could have, you know, yourself, another person, and then a guest or something like that who might be, you know, if you're valeting this vehicle ever, for people who valet. Oh, that's interesting. Just kind of look back a little bit there. There's a 2-liter engine in this Mercedes-Benz GLC 300 for those that want to know, which is great. Large moonroof. Doesn't open though. Savannah figured that out.
Yeah, it only tilts. Oh!
We almost lost the GoPro again. If you watched our Cadillac test drive, I don't know, we didn't show it on there, but we showed it. Go to our TikTok channel.
Right, we got bloopers.
And we got bloopers on TikTok. But, you know, this ride's really smooth.
It feels like I was saying earlier, it feels like my Subaru Crosstrek, but luxury. But nice. Nice. I mean, my Subaru's nice. Don't get me wrong. I love my Subaru. And honestly, I will say some of the things in my Subaru are more up to date than this 2019.
Yeah, there's no Apple CarPlay.
No Apple CarPlay, no touch screen, display screen. And it's kind of hard to figure out some things in here.
The seating options.
Oh yeah, though, I like that. I like that a lot.
So the XT4, you know, we're comparing and contrasting the XT4. Massaging seats. This one, there's a button down there.
Oh, it changes your lumbar settings.
Okay, so that button changes your lumbar settings, which is really nice. It's pretty cool.
I feel it changing.
Yeah, that feels great.
I mean, if you keep pressing the button, it might feel like a massage.
Right, yeah. Keep pressing it around. So there's like a lower lumbar, middle lumbar section there. Heated seats, not ventilated, but heated seats, still very nice. But there's 4 different settings for your seats here, which is super cool. There's like a setting that kind of moves out the front part of the seat, which that's really nice. There's your typical move forward, move back, lower settings on your seats, move forward, move back. And then this also controls your headrest. So you can move your headrest up and down with this top button here. Talk to call buttons, paddle shifters, that's also in the XT4. Like I said in the comparison video though, your gear shifter is in a different place on this GLC 300. Here, it's right here on the GLC 300. The Cadillac, it's here in the center console. So your hand is kind of always here on the Cadillac.
Right.
So yeah, that is kind of a little bit about the inside of this vehicle. It does ride really smooth.
It is very smooth. I like it. And it kind of like, you know, whips around when you need it to.
So I do want to talk about pricing with these vehicles. This one right now, it's a used vehicle, 2019, comes in at $28,500. So very affordable, you know, if you like Mercedes there. And then the XT4, brand new 2023, that one comes in a little higher at $54,000, about, depending on the packages that you get and features and all that kind of stuff. So definitely check out our website to look at current pricing. We are looking at our prices every single day, making sure that we're staying on the market. So definitely check out our website at everettchevy.com or Everett Auto Team or hickoryused.com. Come by and see us. We'd love to get you in a new vehicle today, whether it's new or it's a new to you vehicle. We'd love to get you in a new vehicle today, and we'll see you next time.